If you've ever said, "Why won't they just listen?" You're not alone. Welcome to Seeds of Tomorrow. Getting a child to follow your direction isn't about being louder, stricter, or more persuasive. It's about something quieter, something deeper. Children don't follow because they're told to. They follow because they feel connected, because they trust you, because your presence feels safe, even when you're setting limits. In this guide, we'll explore the real secret to cooperation. Not control, but connection. Not obedience, but emotional safety. Let's begin. Why children resist direction. Before we talk about how to guide, we need to understand why children resist. Children may say no or ignore you because they feel disconnected or unseen. They're overwhelmed or dysregulated. They're testing boundaries to feel safe. They're seeking autonomy and control. They don't understand the request clearly. Resistance isn't defiance, it's communication. And when we listen to what's underneath, we can respond with empathy instead of frustration. The real secret: connection before correction. Children are wired to follow the adults they feel emotionally connected to. When a child feels safe, understood, and valued, they're far more likely to cooperate. Connection builds trust, emotional safety, receptivity to guidance, long-term respect, not fear. So before you give a direction, ask, does my child feel connected to me right now? 5 gentle strategies that actually work. Here's how to guide your child in a way that invites cooperation, not resistance. 1. Get down to their level. Why physical presence builds emotional safety. Children live in a world where everything is bigger than them, physically and emotionally. When we speak from above or across the room, our words can feel distant, overwhelming, or even threatening. But when we lower ourselves to their eye level, we send a powerful message. I see you. I'm with you. You're safe. What's happening in the brain? Eye-level interaction activates the child's ventral vagal system, the part of the nervous system responsible for social engagement and emotional regulation. It tells the brain, this person is safe. I can listen. I can trust. How to practice it. Kneel or sit beside your child before speaking. Make gentle eye contact, but don't force it. Use soft facial expressions and a warm tone. Touch their shoulder or hand to anchor connection, real-life moment. Instead of shouting, clean up your toys. From the kitchen, you walk over, kneel beside your child, and say, hey love, it's time to clean up now. Want to do it together? This turns a command into a moment of connection and cooperation. 2. Use clear, calm language. Why simplicity creates safety and understanding. Children don't process language like adults. Their working memory is limited and emotional overload can block comprehension. Long, emotional, or vague instructions often lead to confusion, shutdown, or defiance, not because they're being difficult, but because they're overwhelmed. What's happening in the brain? When a child hears clear, calm language, their prefrontal cortex, responsible for reasoning and decision-making, stays online. When language is chaotic or emotionally charged, the amygdala, the brain's alarm system, takes over, and cooperation shuts down. How to practice it. Use short, direct sentences. Time to wash hands. Avoid layered emotion. I've told you 100 times. Give one instruction at a time. Speak slowly and with intention. Real-life moment. Instead of saying, can you please stop running around and just listen for once? You say, pause your game. Come sit with me. This clarity helps your child know exactly what to do and feel safe doing it. 3. Connect before you direct. Why emotional safety unlocks cooperation. Children are more likely to follow your direction when they feel emotionally connected to you. If they're dysregulated, distracted, or disconnected, They won't be receptive, no matter how clear your words are. What's happening in the brain? Connection activates the limbic system and calms the amygdala, allowing the prefrontal cortex to engage. In simple terms, when a child feels emotionally safe, they can listen, reason, and cooperate. How to practice it? Pause before giving a command. Validate their experience. You're having fun. It's hard to stop. Use playful transitions. Let's race to the bathroom. Offer a moment of warmth before the request real-life moment. Before saying, "Time to leave," you sit beside your child and say, "I love watching you play. Let's say goodbye to the slide together." This emotional bridge makes the transition smoother and more cooperative. 4. Offer choices within boundaries. Why autonomy builds willingness. Children are wired to seek control over their environment. When they feel powerless, they resist, even if the task is simple. Offering choices satisfies their need for autonomy while keeping you in charge of the structure. What's happening in the brain? When children are given choices, their dopamine system activates, boosting motivation and emotional engagement. They feel empowered, not cornered. How to practice it? Offer 2 options: red shirt or blue shirt. Frame boundaries with freedom. You can walk or hop to the car. Let them choose the order. Brush teeth before or after pajamas. Real-life moment. Instead of saying, "Put your shoes on now," you say, "Would you like to wear your boots or sneakers today?" This gives the child a sense of control and makes cooperation feel like their choice. 5. Stay regulated yourself. Why your nervous system shapes theirs. Children co-regulate through their caregivers. If you're calm, they're more likely to stay calm. If you're reactive, their brain mirrors that stress. Your emotional state becomes their emotional environment. What's happening in the brain? Your regulation helps stabilize your child's mirror neurons and autonomic nervous system. When you breathe slowly, speak gently, and stay grounded, their body begins to mirror yours. How to practice it? Pause before reacting. Take a breath and soften your tone. Speak slowly and with intention. Use grounding phrases. "I'm here. We'll figure this out together." Real-life moment. Instead of snapping, "I said get in the car," you pause, breathe, and say, "I know we're all tired. Let's get in the car and listen to your favorite song." This shift in energy invites cooperation and preserves connection. Final reflection. Children don't follow directions because they're afraid. They follow because they feel safe, because they trust you, because your presence feels steady even when the world feels big. So the next time your child resists, pause, connect, then guide. Because in that moment, you're not just giving instructions. You're building a relationship that lasts a lifetime. If this message helped you feel more connected to your child or gave you a new way to see parenting through the lens of emotional wisdom, I'd love for you to stay close. Follow Seeds of Tomorrow for more soulful guidance, gentle strategies, and reflections that honor both your child's growth and your own. And if you'd like these insights to meet you regularly, subscribe. Let's keep growing together. See you in the next video.